I go to Uganda, I can't speak the language. In India, I'm black. In the black community, I'm dark-skinned. In America, I'm British. What I find really exciting is stories from a different viewpoint. The beauty of any artwork is that it becomes the person that's watching it. What do you take out of it? Sometimes I'll work in America, sometimes I'll work in England. What's important is fulfillment. I just want to tell stories. Racism is like a horror movie. Black kids die because of racism. I don't know what's more horrifying than that. If I was at school and one of my friends said something funny, I'd write it down in a notebook and take it to the writers' meetings. I never told my friends about it. I just thought I could incorporate stuff that was true to life. There's a lot of black men running around with crazy trauma scars, and they should be going to therapy. They should be sitting down and talking to people, but they can't. If you've got the armor of being a man, and the armor of being a black man, that hypermasculine thing can make those scars deeper. What you want to do is make people talk, start a conversation. I'm dark-skinned. When I'm around black people, I'm made to feel other because I'm dark-skinned. I've had to wrestle with that, with people going, "You're too black." Then I come to America, and they say, "You're not black enough." I hope people listen to black people more. You'd be surprised how little people listen to black people when it comes to racial issues. It's weird. I didn't take writing seriously at first. I didn't think I could do it. When I did, I fell in love with it. But writing is very lonely. Sicario was a lot of improvisation. Sucker Punch was so demanding, it scared me a bit. Writing can be really lonely, and I find that bit difficult. I'd rather be around my people, getting ideas. I learned so much on Sicario and working with that group of actors, where there was the audacity, the confidence, to do nothing. Diverse shouldn't be an actionable thing, it should just be. I go to music festivals, and people want to talk to me about racism. I'm like, bro, I'm trying to have fun. Being young, working class, and black, everything you do is policed. If someone hits you and you hit back, you are aggressive. If you cry, you are weak. You are kind of always pretending to be something. Everything men do is for women. What's great about Skins is that the characters are exactly like people around you. When work ends, I'd rather just be seen as Daniel, normal. I think the traditional stereotypes are loaded in institutional racism. I feel very appreciative of my mom, my girl, my family, my friends. Usually I do a job, and, like, 2 weeks later, it disappears and is replaced with something else. But Get Out kept growing and growing and growing, and it keeps taking me to rooms I could never get in before. Life ain't a drama. And life isn't just a comedy. Life is sometimes horrifying. Life is science fiction. There are all elements and faculties that we navigate, so I just expect a script to reflect that. As long as it's truthful. I think genre bending is just being honest. Loads of stuff that I've done has always had a hint of comedy. I did this show called Psychoville, that's a horror comedy, because I just think that's what life's like. I feel like racism's more pronounced in America. I think the sunken place, that term is what I hear when I'm just casually living my life. People say it around me, not because they're around me, they're saying it because it articulated a state of mind. Lil Wayne's rapped about it. I did a play, back in the day, called Sucker Punch, and it meant so much for me. I was 21, and I went, I just want to do work like that, stuff I believe in, and when I have compromised, I've never really felt good about it. Having something that makes money changes everything. I'm from England, and it's very much about credibility there. And yeah, it is about that. But the money can change things. And so you understand it's a business. Nas is such a touchstone in my world. A lot of times, the people who have the confidence to say, "I don't know what the rules are, so I'm just going to do what I want," are the most exciting people. Deneo is too cold, he's been dropping bangers since 2000. Giggs is the realist. Whenever I'm in a film that's from a perspective that is dominant within Western culture, I'm always trying to prove myself. When it's from a black perspective, I don't have to, they get it. I love being black. All I'm doing is being in films that I would watch if I wasn't in this industry. I resent that I have to prove that I'm black. Big up Samuel L. Jackson, because here's a guy who has broken down doors. I have to show off my struggle so that people accept that I'm black. No matter that every single room I go to, I'm usually the darkest person there. I kind of resent that mentality. I'm just an individual. People are decisions and actions. I know what it means to be stopped by police. I've been stopped by police a lot. I've been to so many parties in England and in America that's exactly like that, where you're kind of, like, seen as other. When you're just living your life, and you have to adopt the other in order to understand and navigate the society. In the real world, there's probably nothing more horrifying than racism. Living racism is a horrifying experience. And then, having to normalize it and internalize it. I listened to this book, The Beauty Myth, about how beauty standards are messing with women in Western society, and I was like, I don't know this. I have no idea, and I don't pretend to. But now I'm more aware of it because I've engaged on that frequency. I am definitely not a household face, and I don't expect to be one. I don't think you become a name with just one job. I just want to tell black stories. Even people who say that black people are minorities, there are 1 billion black people in the world. 1 billion white people. What part of that is a minority? If you separate yourself, then maybe. But I see black people as one man. When I see people beaten on the streets of America, that hurts me. I feel that. Skins was like our uni. I'm tight with everyone from Skins, because we had that special experience together. Visit our website for more quotes. Quoting.com